Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Purple Page. So today I have my two friends here, and Alida, she has been here in my first video too. And Alida, she's from Mumbai, India, and here we have Juan from Colombia. And so Juan is studying Masters in Developmental Studies, and Alida, she's studying Masters in Neuroscience. So today's topic of discussion will be about 5 things that women find attractive and unattractive in men, and vice versa. So of course the talk will not be about how to find attractive in man or woman, but it's all about, like, they have done survey, right? They have done some
their homework.
They did their homework, and they have done some research on it, and that's the reason why they're here with the result, with the findings. So we will talk on that, and I agree that everyone will not agree on whatever they say, and even I don't know what they're going to say. So if I find few things which are arguable, debatable, or questionable, I will argue with that, and they can argue with that, and that will be completely like friendly debate and argument, right?
Sounds fun.
To enhance our knowledge. So let's go first with unattractive things.
Okay.
5 unattractive things. So who wants to go first?
I'll do it.
So 5 unattractive things that men find in women.
Okay, so first of all, before I start, please don't attack me very hard. This is what I think, but also what other men think. So I'm representing men. So the first thing is that they do not like women when they're like fake. So when there's like a lot of makeup, or when they pretend like someone they're not. So that's something that is very unattractive for men, and something like many of them said. The second one is when they're not patient. So women, we like to have like our time. We want to go with friends and like do some sports. And you have to wait for us, then we like that, you have to be patient for us.
Okay.
Do you have something to say in that regard?
No, you can continue.
Okay, the third one is that we don't like women that doesn't see themselves having a family. Okay. So if they don't like children, like if they don't want like to be married, that's something we don't find like very much attractive.
Okay.
Interesting.
That was very surprising, but was very common in the answers I got, and I do agree with that. The fourth one is that women who are dependable, like we don't like them. If they depend on us and like they're not like empowered and like they really much need us to be there all the time, or like that's not good for us. We like women who like can do their things by themselves, like are empowered.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure.
I've never experienced that. Anyway, please.
Okay.
And the last one is that, it comes to the kitchen. If one doesn't know how to cook, we don't like them that much.
Well, Alida, I have something to say about cooking.
You don't know how to cook?
No, it's not about that. It's like, I don't think cooking should be based on like any gender. I feel cooking is essential to live. So it shouldn't be like, a girl should know cooking, then only like I like her or something like that.
I think that's gender division of role. Like just because we know we have this division of role that women are in the kitchen, women cook. So most men expect women to cook.
I mean, I won't blame anyone. I think it's because of the culture, like the way we are brought up, like in a patriarchal society. It is said that woman is supposed to be in a kitchen. So
No, but they never said woman is supposed to be in the kitchen. They said they like woman that cooks good. So both can cook. But if she doesn't know how to cook good, like to treat his boy, then there's a problem.
Now, which means like a woman who doesn't know how to cook will not be attracted by any man.
Well, it's like start learning how to cook.
For example, I know how to cook, but for example, if I have to make someone attractive by cooking, I'd rather not make someone attracted towards me than rather than
Are you
cooking.
sure?
Yeah.
But if it's like if it is the love of your life and then
I don't think
he likes Mexican food, you learn how to cook Mexican.
I don't think my love of my life will enforce me to learn cooking just to attract. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, well.
Yeah, but I love cooking and I know how to.
Just some tips for you.
Yeah. Okay, but
can you go to the second point?
The things we like from women.
No, unattractive.
Or the one from not being patient.
Yeah, being patient. Why men consider women to be patient? Like, wait for.
I think women are very patient and men are not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, like for example, like when I have I ask all my friends from all over the world, like, what do they think about this question?
Yeah, I understand.
And they said, like, for example, when we receive a text from our girlfriend and we don't reply back like very soon, they get very upset. They're not paying.
Oh, that's a different thing.
That's one.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, sometimes we like to have our time. We're doing sports. We're watching sports as well. We're having some drinks, and they're not patient. Like they want us to be like all the time, like being there for them. So yeah, they like to have their time. So when it doesn't happen, it's like this is not very attractive.
Oh, but I think about patience, like even men are equal. I think about impatient, right?
Oh, okay. Like I have waited like for more than 2 hours. A woman like when they're getting ready and like putting their makeup and stuff. I've waited a lot of time. That's being patient.
Experienced. Stop being experienced.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, in texting, even I agree. Sometimes I become so impatient waiting for someone's text. I agree.
Yeah, texting is like a different thing altogether. Yeah, like, even I get impatient.
Yeah, but it depends upon what kind of text you are texting.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like if it's a conversation, then you should be very serious when you are texting someone. You should not let someone wait, right?
Would you ping that person like, "Hey, answer, why are you ignoring me?" Well, like, would you?
No, I don't do that.
I don't do that.
I don't do that. I'm not so obsessed about that. But
oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, he's ignoring me. Like, I don't care.
But you don't care. You don't stress.
I won't stress because
you would be.
no, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, I have my self-respect rather than like just pinging that guy. Like, come on, reply. No, I'm like, okay, you're ignoring me, fine.
I would know you back.
Yeah.
Very good to know.
That's interesting. Yeah, let's go to women.
So like I spoke with my friends, like almost like 8 to 10 girls, and I read up as well. So I came to the conclusion of what women find unattractive in men. So the first one is like bad grooming habits.
Okay.
So like really long nails or like not trimmed beard or I don't know, like messy hair or something like that. And even like bad dressing habits.
Sheppy goose.
Yeah, like I don't know, like men really look good when they dress up, like like those well polished shoes and suit and
they should be expensive, but
I mean they look really good. Okay, like I'm not saying I don't know.
Okay, so we should invest in ourselves, time and money.
Yes. I mean I'm not saying like you all should roam with suits all the day. Like even
if it's a casual,
like neat and tidy, like
fair
basically, enough. And also like it like messy. They don't like people who are messy, like like lazy or I don't know, like can't clean their houses or like like you enter a guy's room and it's like so messy. We don't like that. Yeah. So coming to the second point, what they said was about we don't like men who don't have confidence apparently. So
okay.
Yeah, so like we like men who actually stand up for what is right and like take up things and like do it rather than being like I don't know what I'm doing or I don't have a plan, like like being dicey. We don't like that. Like be confident about what you're doing and tell us no, we'll do this like just have a plan.
Okay.
So that's
whatever it is.
Yeah, like be confident in what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. If you don't have confidence, it's like kind of unattractive.
Okay.
The third one is like this is actually personally like for me also, like we don't like men who are rude or inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Like it's a very big turn off. Trust me. So like for example, I can give you like when you're going to a restaurant or something and the way you speak with the waiter or like the way you speak with your colleagues or friends. I feel girls notice all of these things a lot. So it's like a really big turn off if the guy is not polite or like humble. you know, like
would you mean like the way he speaks or the way he uses
Both.
strength or like
behave as well as
not strength, as in like the way you speak, or you know, like the manners basically,
Oh,
like
okay.
you know, humble,
your action and your
yeah.
personality.
So yeah,
Okay.
that was one thing. And then the fourth one is like what they came up was like boastful or cocky.
Yeah,
Like we really don't like men who have a lot of ego. It's like, come on, dude, like keep your ego to yourself. Like don't brag about yourself.
So you have to be super confident, but you can have like no ego.
super confident as
in a good way, confident. Yeah.
You shouldn't brag about yourself. As in, I'm saying like you shouldn't be like, I have this much money in my bank account.
Okay,
like, can I have your number? Come on, like what are you? So if I am an independent woman, I don't want to see your bank account or something. I'll look how confident you are or how humble you are. You know, I'll actually go on your personality rather than telling me I drive a Ferrari. Why don't you come on a date with me? I'm like, dude, what? Yeah, that's like a big turn off. So like, you know, I noticed this also. Like men have a lot of ego.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, it's like, you know, it's like.
But just a question.
Yeah.
Do women like big numbers in a man's bank account?
Like,
being honest, like
I don't
this is
care.
safe
yeah,
space.
so that's what I said, because if I am an independent woman, I don't care what money you earn. I am able to
Okay.
take care of myself. So
Yeah.
I think
And we will
that's
take
not,
care of him if he's going through a bad situation.
yeah, if I love him, I can take care of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you?
Yeah, the same goes with
Oh,
I don't care
We're on
how
the
much
same
money
page,
you
nice.
Yeah,
have.
so it's, I don't think money should be an issue over there. Like if
Yeah.
both of y'all are earning and independent, then
Okay.
I think it's not an issue.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And the last one is like when men are too excess in doing things. So I'll give you examples of what my friends told me. They were like when men watch too much football or sports, you know, or they go to gym like for a really long time, or hang out with friends for a really long time. So I think men should have like a sense of time and place. Like you can go to gym. I'm not telling don't go, but make time for me as well.
Okay.
You can watch football or any other sports. I'm not saying no, but make time for me.
Like there should be a limit.
Yeah, like
everywhere,
you know,
like, there should
rather than
balance.
doing excess. You know, like I know my friends who are like just sitting in front of the TV and like whole day watching
And play
matches.
game entire day.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Like
Yeah.
even though they are my friends, it's annoying. Trust me. So I don't know
Yeah.
what if my boyfriend does. I would have just left him. Like, sorry.
Yeah,
Really?
that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you have any
So
questions?
interesting.
Yeah, that's it. That was the 5.
Well, it comes back to the patience.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually connected with the patient. So
Yeah.
I feel it goes to both the genders.
Okay.
Like,
No, I do agree. Like
yeah.
sometimes we give so much time to those
Yeah,
activities. Like just hobbies we have. So
So, any questions? No more, right? We can go to the attractive part.
okay, the attractive part. So of course the physical appearance is very important, but that's very broad. So there are
Yeah.
different ways in which men find attractive women or not, depending on their physical appearance, being the smile, being the hair, being well, of course, boobs and butt.
Okay.
But apart from that, because that varies a lot from like each of them, the 5 most important things are: first, she being kind and compassionate.
Okay.
Okay.
The second one, she being intelligent, as in like we can have good talks with her, we can talk about politics, we can talk about sports, we can
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
like interesting things such as like science as well.
Yeah.
The third one, she being funny and having a good sense of humor.
Okay.
Fourth one, she being energetic.
Okay.
And the last one, she being supportive.
Supportive.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree to all that. I think even women would love to.
Yeah,
Like-
quite things are like similar
Yeah,
over here.
because
Yeah.
I feel like even women will find attractive towards the man who have all this quality.
Yeah.
For me personally,
Okay, yeah.
because that's whatever you're pointed. It's all about like a person should possess. A person should possess all
Yeah.
this quality. I think it's very important. Yeah. But she didn't expect only from women. They should even do that so that there should be equality.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
What about women? What do they like about us?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, none of them said about physical appearances.
Known.
Yeah.
They're like.
I was like, I don't know, maybe. Actually, I was reading up the study as well, and in that also, like physical appearance is like on a really like the last
Okay.
ranking. Actually, I mean,
Oh.
we don't care much about physical appearances, but then I don't know.
I don't know. For me, I care.
It's like, I mean, I do. Like, I want the guy to be like not really ugly, or like I'm fine with if he's not hot, like really handsome or something, but he's like middle grounds. Yeah. So coming to the survey part. Coming to the survey part. The first one was again humor and funny. Like they want the guy to be like really funny, or like if he can't crack any jokes, at least try. Make them laugh. Try. The second one was they thought was like the guys need to be mature. And even I agree with this. Like the guy should have like at least basic sense of what they are doing. Like some I don't know it applies to everyone or not. Like I have known guys who are like really, you know, who act like really childish, like even though they are like 25 plus or something, and it's like we have to take care of them, so they don't like that. And plus, as you said, like, you know, the guy should know about politics, science, and also that we can have a good conversation with them, so even that came up. So yeah,
that's good.
The third one what they talk about was honesty. So they were like, we want the men to be open about everything, like their strengths, fear, you know, everything, so that it actually becomes a good base for the relationship. Yeah. And the fourth one was compassion and romantic gestures. So
how do you define romantic gestures?
Yeah, I'll explain. So, what they
He's very curious right now.
I'm very curious. I'm taking notes.
So they said that they want men to notice little things. So something like if I have a haircut or I do something to my hair, so they want the men to notice it and you know, like compliment on it. Like maybe you're looking good, your haircut is looking nice, or something like.
Did you cut your hair?
Yeah. So you're like you're wearing a lovely dress, or did you buy a new dress? So they want men to notice it.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
So women don't like to show off.
Yeah.
But they want to be seen. And to be recognized when there are changes.
Yeah, seen by their loved ones, not by everyone. So
it's not connected with show off. I think
it's definitely not. So it's like, come on, I had a haircut or something, and I really like this guy, and I go in front of him, and he's just like, you know, like not even noticing it, or just, you know.
Do you get upset?
I won't get upset. I mean, at least you can compliment. It's like a cute thing. That's what we're saying. Like, and things like remembering birthdays. And remembering birthdays, and
then you got her Facebook.
That's what it came up. They were like, they don't remember our birthdays, they just go and check on Facebook and then they wish us.
Terrible dates.
So they don't like that. They want like them to remember their birthdays, make them feel special. And the last thing that came up was like, you know, like listening to her. So like if she's in, I don't know, like a trouble, or she wants to share something. Like they were like, men don't listen to us. They don't have time to listen. Like you know. So.
I think listening skill is a must.
Yeah, I think it's
for both. It's very needed. Like
both genders.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. And the last one what they talked about was hobbies. So they want the like. This was like very rare actually. So they were like, they really like men who are like passionate about something. So like personally for me, I love dancing. Like I am passionate about dancing. So I would like a man who's passionate about something. Like at least something like singing, dancing, or photography or something. Like so
for me it doesn't apply to me.
Yeah, so that's what it's pretty rare actually.
Yeah, because I don't care much about having a hobbies or something. It doesn't matter for me.
Okay, now I agree with all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe, the listening is very important. I agree, but
But I feel it's both ways.
Sometimes you feel that that's what your best girlfriends are for, like, you know. You have someone who
communication is really important in a relationship. So listening thing actually goes both ways. I mean,
and it's not about only relationship, it's about even friendship between two gender and maybe
okay, maybe I agree on that.
So
tell me, how was the process like in my case when I asked this question to my friends? Like at first they were like, they were making jokes and stuff. How was it when you asked it to your
No, I mean my friends were like, they literally sat down. They were like, we'll tell you what we want to. They were like so happy about it because I don't know, most of them were like really done with guys or something, and they were just telling me things. I got like a really big list of unattractive and attractive things, and I'm like, how am I supposed to cut this short? Because men told me only 5 things, and I'm just like, okay, I should bring it down.
You know why there's a difference? because men usually thinks that psychologically men thinks that these are women thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so girly. They think these are so curly. Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's the reason I think they make fun of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like for what you tell me, I imagine all these like girls like doing therapy while telling me like, oh, he's so liberating. Let's talk about it. I feel better when doing that.
I mean, I don't think boys like ever think about such things like what I want.
But I tell you, whoever have shared you anything, like they won't regret sharing you because they might have now clear perspective about their attracted towards how they are attracted towards a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think most of them, for them, was very easy to talk about the turn off things, like all these things, just like.
Yeah.
But then for the 5 most important ones, it was like it was hard, as you said, like just to think of those. But the turn off things were very easy to point out.
Yeah. But that's quite annoying to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
I think attractive is very difficult and non-attractive is very easy. Like, hi.
I think it's mostly because like even the studies say that men actually go for physical appearances.
Yeah.
Like I am actually read about it. Like women don't. I mean, they do go for physical appearance, but not that much. As I said, I was reading that article, and you know the ranking was really less. It was like on the 8th or 9th rank, like physical appearances. Like the first, second were things like humor, maturity, and stuff. So, and in men, it's like physical appearances.
For
like
physical
gives a
appearance
more weightage.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, if men go more for physical appearance, they don't realize when women like dress up for them or they make small changes, as you said, like men are not aware of those things. Like, why do you think that happens? Do you think like they care more at the beginning and then they stop caring, or?
Maybe.
Depends upon. Some people like they are very interested in the beginning and at the end like they become like so lame about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes they are not brought up in such a way that they are not a good observant that they observe everything. Maybe they were not brought up in that way. Maybe that's the reason they don't do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I think if men go for physical appearances, it's very difficult for them to notice small things. I think that like because I'm pretty sure if a guy goes for like as you said boobs or butts, and I don't think they're gonna look at my haircut.
Yeah.
So
they have their speak something else.
So
did you find any difference among cultures? For instance, when I did this, so like the being compassionate was very common in my Asian friends. They were like, "Oh, we really look into this." But then, for example, the one of being like funny and like energetic came more from my Latino friends.
Oh.
So, did you find any difference, or you didn't find any?
No, actually, I didn't find much difference because the people who I interviewed, like I had people from Africa and the West Side Asians as well, and most of them had like things similar things.
Okay.
So I think I don't know, maybe. I have no idea, but then there were a lot of weird stuff also that came up, like things like, the guy shouldn't have any genetic disorder, which was very weird, but then I was like, okay, and the guy should be vaccinated. I don't know, like, it was like vague, like crazy, but it was fun.
Maybe that comes from medical student.
Yeah, science background, we know things, so we want it done.
You have anything to say?
No, it's very interesting to talk about this and to know what you think about us and like what things do you like and you don't like.
That's all.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the end of the video. And one most important thing, the whole notion of this discussion is not to make you change who you are. And if you want to change something in you for yourself, you can go ahead, but you don't need to change something in you to make someone attracted towards you, because you are just wonderful the way you are. And just love yourself, because no one is going to love you as much as you love yourself, and that's the reason why I love myself so much. I sound like narcissist. Anyways, but if you have any comment like about your attractive things towards men and women or vice versa, whatever, you can comment down below and it will be fun to read all. And I think that will be the end of the video. Thank you so much both for joining me today.
Thanks for inviting us.
So if you like my video, then kindly like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.